guys, it's me, 5 Fit Bam. How you guys doing today? I'm a cooked in front of you guys. You guys really can't see my stat. What the heck? Okay, so I'm gonna cook for you guys in front of you guys, and we're gonna have a little talk about how I was raised. Okay? You guys see it? Let me move it down a little bit. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. So guys, I'm gonna cook some rice. I got some sausage here and some egg. I had a mood for something good, and I love rice and butter and eggs, sausage. But so how you guys doing? Like I said, I'm 5 Feet Bam. I want to talk about how I was raised as being a handicapped child. It's very important for people to know that you can have a regular life by being handicapped. I had a regular life. Yeah, I had a regular life. My mom and dad, sisters and brothers. And I didn't know, I didn't know that I was handicapped. Isn't that something? I didn't know I was handicapped until hold on one second. I need to get my glasses. I'm through. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay, see what this number's saying over here. Oh, okay. Go right there. So, yeah, so I had to, I was in the hospital from the time I was born until 12 years old. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay, let me put my sausage on. Plus it's cold, and this little heat is gonna make me happy. Okay? So, yeah, I was I'm handicapped, but I was in the hospital. My hips, I was born 7 months, and the doctor pulled me out and messed up my hips. Okay? So back in the day, my mom didn't know how to sue people or, get what she deserved because, I'm her daughter. She didn't know how to do all that. So I don't blame my mom. I really don't. This is the way God wanted me. And here I am. This is the way God wanted me. So that happened. So I was in the hospital until I was 12. And I had so many casts on my legs. Okay, so they told my mom, she's never gonna walk. My mama said, I'm not gonna carry my child around. I'm not gonna do that. She gotta walk. So what my mom did, it's like on weekends and stuff like that, she'd come and pick me up and I can go home and be with my sisters and brothers. She'd do that. So this is how I began to walk. My mom was amazing, right? Okay, so she used to put my feet on dry ice and just let me stand there until I moved my feet. That's what she did. That's why I'm walking today. I'm still standing. So she did that. And so I remember it. I remember like it was yesterday. She said, she told we were sitting in the lobby. We were sitting in the lobby, and I could see my doctor coming from far down the lobby. My mom put me on the floor, on the floor, and she said, "Walk to your doctor." I walked. I had a limp because one of my legs are longer than the other. So the doctor was like, "How did you do that?" She said, "Doesn't matter how I did it. Now fix her legs so they can be equal. Don't matter how I did it." She said, "I did it." So so she did that, and then they put me in some more cast. I was in another cast, and um, to fix, to level out my hips, right? But that never helped because I still got a limp. I still got a limp, and but I don't care. You know, this has been my whole life. Ain't nobody gonna try and shame me. Ain't nobody gonna try and shame me for being who I am today. No. So that happened, and so my mom was like, um, you know, so many stories. So one day, my mom whooped me, being a smart mouth. So she gave me a little spanking, whatever. And I went back to the hospital, and I told on her. I said, "She hit me." So they called my mom in, and it's like, "You can't hit on her." Mom said, "She can't talk to me any kind of way." So they were going back and forth with that. And got an eggshell before. So my mom was mad because I told on her, you know. And so I was like, so when I went home the next time, my mom whooped me again for being a smart mouth. Being a smart mouth, she whooped me again. She said, "Now go tell that." Went back to the hospital, and they said, "Did your mom spank you?" Nope. Nope. She didn't do nothing. So, and my mom never really called me handicapped. She she never really called me handicapped or anything because she treated me like my other brothers and sisters. So one day I was working at this place, and I was working at this place, and they had a fire drill. Okay, so they had a fire drill, and this man told me, "Belinda, you stay down here. We gonna go down there." And I was like, "Why? Why I gotta stay down here?" He was like, "'Cause you handicapped." I immediately got sick that day because I was mad. I was mad at him, and so I was like, I went home crying to my mama. "Mom, my supervisor called me handicapped." And she said, "Why you crying? Why you crying?" I said, "'Cause he called me handicapped. Who's handicapped?" So she said, "You handicapped." I said, "What?" Crying some more because I couldn't believe that I was handicapped because that's not the way my mom raised me. That's not the way that she raised me. So he even had told me to go get a handicap sticker. Thank you. Got a handicap sticker now? So my thing about that is, I didn't know, that I was special, or you know, that my mom, such an amazing woman. She did so much for us and me as her child. And when she got to the ages where she couldn't do what she needed to do, I I took care of my mom financially. And my mom needed to go to the doctor. I'll take her. But I had a little bitty car. So one day I went out and I bought a bigger car just for my mom. And I opened her front door. I parked in front of her house. I opened the front door. I said, Mom, you see that car out there? She said, yeah, I see. That's a nice car. I said, that's our car. That's how we gonna get you to and from the hospital. So I did that for many years. So when my mom got really sick, I was devastated. When I tell you I was devastated, I started drinking because I couldn't handle it. You know, I couldn't handle it. I couldn't sleep anymore. I started drinking, you know. I started doing a lot of things that I knew that was wrong, but I was trying to cope with the fact that I don't have my mom anymore. So so but I got a lot of special treatment because I was handicapped. My dad used to take me to his job. They'd give me so many presents, and they loved seeing me because I came a long ways, you know. So when I got 23, I had my first hip replacement. My first hip replacement when I got 23. So I was riding bikes, skating, jump rope. Used to be my favorite things to do. So I'm doing those things still when I got my hip replaced. I'm doing those things. At 30, I had another hip replacement on the same hip because I was riding bikes, skating, falling, whatever, you know. I wish I could do those things today because that makes me feel good. I like it. So at 30, the doctor told me, you're gonna have to slow down. You're gonna have another hip replacement. So, okay. At 40? No. At 50, around my birthday, at 50, I had another hip replacement. So let me tell you about that. So I had the hip replacement. I'm at home. I'm recovering. So I get up. I want to go out. I want to get out of the house. So one of my friends came over and took me to you know, just to get out of the house. We went to Walmart, shopped a little bit. So when I got back, something was going on with my legs, and I didn't understand because the pain was, the pain. So my sister took me back to the hospital. Come to find out, my right leg had my right leg had not my right leg, my right hip gave out. That's why I had all the pain. So here I am. They couldn't do another hip replacement at that time until I healed on my left side. Okay. I still had to work. I was walking on 2 canes to get to my car so I can go to work. Walking on 2 canes. When I got to my job, I have a scooter that I'll ride in my job. But I couldn't walk around my office. I had to be still. So we did this it was for 6 months. Now imagine how much pain I'm in. It was for 6 months, people. So that happened. So I finally got my hip surgery. And I thought, man, I'm gonna be doing this, I'm gonna be doing that. I had a hernia and it busted. Now this is the weird thing. When I had my hernia, went to the hospital, they did what they did. You know how if you have a tummy tuck, they put those draining bulbs on you? I had that on. But when they pulled it out, something happened to my left leg. And I kept going back to the doctor, telling them I'm not walking right. Every time I walk, my feet get numb. Something ain't right. They haven't figured it out yet. I just gave up talking about it. So when I walk a long distance, my leg will give out because it's numb at the bottom and I can't feel it. So when I go a long distance, I use my scooter. But I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. For me to walk like everybody else wasn't in God's plan. It wasn't. So I got to deal with it. So that's what I do. I deal with it. I have a my support system is amazing because my family, they don't discriminate. My friends, they want me like I am. You know, people used to talk about me. People used to talk about me, but I didn't care. You know, my mama said sticks and stones will break your bones, but words will never hurt you. And that's what I live by. So, I don't let people get next to me. And also, you know this vein right here? When I was born, it wasn't fully developed. So they put some medicine in my arm. And it burnt me. Yeah, that's my burn. This burn used to be on my hand. But as I grew, it grew and spread it. Yeah. So I had one lady. I was giving her something, and she was like, "Ooh," and I was like, "I said, you can't catch this. This is a scar." So, but you have ignorant people out there that don't know how to take people for who they are. I'm a human being all day. And I'm not gonna let nobody steal my joy. I'm not gonna let nobody make me feel bad because I'm different. Mm-mm. I'm not gonna let nobody do that. Not to me. And let me tell you, a weapon. My tongue is a weapon. Don't play with me. Mm-mm. I hate when people. Let me tell you what happened one time. Okay, so I met this girl, and and we was gonna go and meet for the first time. So she said she was at a stoplight, and it was a handicapped person walking in front of her car, but they didn't get across the street fast enough for the light. And she said, hurry up, hurry up. And I was like, what's going on? She was like, this handicapped person is walking across the street all slow. So I said, well, why are you mad? I don't get it. She said, I hate handicapped people. Now, I didn't tell her that I was handicapped, because that's not, hi, my name is Belinda and I'm handicapped. No, I don't do that. Take me for who I am. So she did that. She said, I hate handicapped people. I said, baby, turn around. Turn around. She said, what do you mean? You behind me? No, go home. We're not going to meet. So I hung up the phone. She was blowing my phone up, telling me, was it something I said? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. It was definitely something you said. I said, I don't want to be in a toxic relationship with anybody, friend, lover, whatever, that don't take me and take other handicapped people like a normal person. I won't do it. So I was like, not today. Not today, baby. So, but, when you love somebody, their ailments, their scars, it's just character for them. It's character. You always want to help people. You always want to know that you're a giving person. If you're not a giving person, you're not a sincere person, get out of my face. Get out of my face. I don't need you in my life. I don't need you. So, people like to make fun of other people so they can feel better about themselves. Let me tell you something, baby. You cannot put your foot on my neck at no time so you can feel better. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. It was times where I was at this job, and me and this guy, his name was Gabriel, we used to talk about each other, but in a funny way. It's not, I was joking, and I'm a big jokester. I love to laugh, so that's what we were doing. And so it was time for us to go back in from break, and he said, come on, Eileen. So I'm looking around for Eileen, and I said, oh, Eileen. I said, that's really good. I said, I like that. And we were laughing about it. But I didn't care. My mama didn't raise me to have a soft heart for people that talks about me. She was like, why are you mad about that? I raised you just like I raised your other sisters and brothers. Now, if you got a special limp or you got a special burn or you got this, you got that, you still my child. You still my child. So I was like, oh, okay, you go, mama. So that's what happened. And even the hospital was telling my mom, because they knew my mom had several kids. They said, Mrs. Alexander, we can take this off your hands if you like. She said, take what? Take what off my hand? She said, that we will, she said, we will take your daughter, put her in a home, and you won't have to worry about it. She said, first of all, that's my daughter. If she's going to be put in a home, it's going to be my home. And no, I'm not giving away my daughter just because she handicapped. I'm not finna do that. So y'all can take that off the table. Fast. My mom wasn't no joke. She wasn't no joke. She carried a pistol in a shirt. You don't mess with my mama. So I used to ride a yellow bus. They'll come by, pick me up, take me to school, bring me back home. But I know when I was younger, I used to play, oh, I'm sick. I'm sick today. I'm sick. I used to play that card a lot and tell my sisters, mama, she faking. How you know I'm faking? So, but I used to be under my mama when I was younger, like, her and my dad, I can't leave my dad out. I had a cast on my leg, so I had a cast and I had a bar on my leg. My daddy used to carry me on his neck, okay? And then if he don't carry me that way, he'll carry me on put my legs over here and I'm hanging down. And my mom said, Ellie, don't do that girl like that. She like it. But yeah, I'm still standing, people. I'm still standing. And whatever I gotta do to continue this standstill, that's what I would do. Pardon me. So I'm just telling this story because it's my story. I feel like I've came a long ways. God is good to me. I can't complain. I can't complain because he said, I'm the way, truth, and the light. I'm the way, the truth, and the light. People, gather yourself. If there's any handicapped people out there listening to me, don't let people bully you. Don't let people look at you like you different from them. And even if you are different from them, you're still a person. You're still a human being. Yeah. So, sticks and stones won't break your bones, but words will never hurt you. You just tell them that. Because when I tell you I done had 4 hips replacements, a knee replacement, a hernia, and I'm like, this, what? Yeah, but I don't care. I don't let nobody rock my boat. Because I'll cuss you out and make you want to call your mama. So, but I'm going to end this video. God, thanks for listening to me. Anybody want to Subscribe. Subscribe. Leave your comments below. Share my videos. Hit the notification bell and let them know. Watch my videos to the end, please. Let's do it. Okay, guys. I'm going to be out of here. I love you guys. Let's talk again. If you have questions for me, ask me. I will be gladly to tell you about it. Just know that, every day you wake up, it's a blessing. That's the way I live. I don't care if it's storming outside. It's raining. I still woke up. And not on my own accord. God did it. God did it.